And we're live. And the game's not showing. There's the game. Uh, Good afternoon, folks. It is me, a moderately sleepy peepee, who has a mug of some Thai tea that is going to wake them up for this next adventure in Virtue's Last Reward. Let's see. And I've got two. Oh man, I don't know who would be next in sleepiest order.
I I think we're both I think we're all a little sleepy. Mac, I think, is the sleepier.
All right, then second sleepiest is Jacqueline.
Oh, okay. Um then hi, I'm Jacqueline Swampert, she, her pronouns. I'm a little sleepy today. I had work, but I'm good.
Okay, and then the sleepiest of the bunch.
Hi, it's me. It's Mac. I went to the beach today. So I was out in the sun for like 2 hours straight. So I am feeling the okay, I could sleep for the next 12 hours, sleepy.
Absolutely.
How we all doing other than sleepy today?
I went to the beach. I'm great.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I didn't have to come into work until later than usual, so I think for the first time in months I got to sleep in on a work Saturday, so
Oh,
I'm feeling
beautiful.
good.
Yes.
Oh man, next weekend is Labor Day weekend, and because I work 4 days a week, I get a 4-day weekend.
Very nice.
Looking forward to
Woo!
that. Um, let's see. I plugged an actual play podcast last week. Let me plug an actual play podcast this week. Um, I'm not gonna plug CallusCon again because I did that last time, and if I don't think I'm telling anyone new here. If you like Forged in the Dark games and people taking it very seriously and dark military fantasy and also just really like well-made actual play, highly recommend Oathsworn. I've been working through that
Oh,
over the last few weeks and it's good shit. They're playing Band of Blades, which is a game I don't know if I ever want to like play myself. I think I could have fun playing it. I don't think I have the group to play it with, but it's like Blades in the Dark but especially mean.
Oathsworn is incredibly high quality actual play.
Hmm.
They're in a kingdom arc right now, an
Yeah,
extended
I'm
kingdom
almost to the
arc,
Kingdom Arc and I'm so excited.
and it's very good.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I found out about it because the part of CallusCon that I'm on involves like two or three people from Oathsworn. So I heard a lot about it, and I got to
That
have the
makes
joy of role
sense.
playing with them. Anyway, we're not role playing games here. Um, we are here right after our first AB game against Tenmyoji. And how did it go? Well, I guess we can see how
Bad.
it went. It went very bad. In fact, this went a lot worse than our Alice route. We had
Yeah,
everyone betraying everyone else.
Alice Route was definitely more positive, I think, than
Hmm. Like a thing to think about going into our next AB game, which we won't get to this stream, I'm pretty sure, is that K, Clover, DL Quark, and Tenmyoji are all poised to get to 9 and leave.
yeah, they sure
Good.
are.
And also, Luna, Sigma, and Phi could all die, which is also fun.
And Alice.
Oh, and Alice, yeah, yeah. Man, Alice just can't catch a break, can she?
No,
No,
she really can't.
or Alice.
Poor Alice.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers in our bracelets. Ah,
Oh, Sigma, Phi, I'm so sorry.
Why? Tenmyoji, why? I trusted you.
Look,
In fairness, we got rushed.
look, I said I was sorry. I don't know what else you fucking expect from me. See? I told you. A soft heart's the easiest thing to break. Do you understand what kind of game this is now?
Just tell me one thing, Tenmyoji. Why did you do it?
Are you serious? Someone's dead, not just dead. Fucking murdered. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's also
Oh my
quite
god, I
important to remember.
forgot about the dead body!
There's a dead
Yeah.
old woman in our AB room that we went into, which we never fucking saw in the other route. What the fuck is up with that? Anyway, are you serious? Someone's dead, not just dead. Murdered. Got no reason to think that murderer wasn't one of you. Only an idiot trusts someone he's never met when there's a killer on the loose. Think I had a choice?
You know what? That's really fair. I'm gonna give that one to you.
Alright, I think that's enough for me. I'm old, I'm tired. Fuck all y'all. So tired.
Tenmyoji shuffled off, the same weight I'd seen earlier sitting heavy on his shoulders. It was only then that I noticed an angry voice nearby.
Hey. What the hell is this?
Hey, hold on a second. This is all Jacqueline characters.
This should be a short scene, so it's very funny to me if we make Jacqueline do it, but I'm also happy to not make you do it.
I'm fine with doing it. Hey, look, lady, I was gonna choose ally, I swear to God. But just as I'm about to do it, this little bastard runs in and hits the betray button. What? Oh, come on. Really gonna just try and play it dumb, huh? You're a manipulative little twerp, aren't you? Quark, is he telling the truth? Were you the one who chose betray? No! I didn't do anything! I didn't have a chance to do anything before Mr. Dio pressed the button!
Wow,
I'm
get his
telling
ass.
the truth, I promise! Sure, kid. Whatever. Cute and innocent act is gonna work. No! Fine. You just wait.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay, I see. Well, that's gonna be fun.
Wait, what's gonna be fun?
Are you also getting like 30 notifications right now, Mac?
Yeah, somebody in the Party of One Discord server got hacked.
Oh.
And so is oh, what? Oh shit! I hit the wrong thing. Is pinging in every single voice channel. Hold on. I have to suppress mentions, I think, which should help.
While you're doing that, I'll read. Alice turned on her heel and stormed off before Quark could reply, leaving him alone with Theo.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
Okay.
My fault? Why are you blaming me? How could you do that, Mr. Dio? You're a jerk.
I moved away silently to let them stare daggers at one another. This is bad. Seemed that theirs wasn't the only team facing some friction, however.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray? Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys. Oh, this is a bad route. The air in the room seemed to turn thick and sour, hanging over us like a brooding, angry cloud. I'm not very good at metaphors. It was a grim omen of darker times to come.
There was a cloud of bad air in the room, and like a brooding, angry cloud. The whole atmosphere had clouded over. You could say it was overcast.
Zero, when does next round start? All the stuff we say at this part.
All the stuff we say at this part. Second
Blah,
round,
blah,
second
blah,
round,
the
second,
usual
second
shit.
round. We have to go and do more fucking escape rooms. There's just like, all right, I planted another special surprise in one of the rooms next time they open up.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cars will be required to open the gates.
So I feel like we should really be best equipped for this round.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
I mean, actually, Mac, you
Blah, blah, blah.
you came in prepared for another sun round, didn't you?
Me?
Yeah, because you just spent the day in the sun.
No, I would really like a moon round, actually.
That's true.
Too much sun will eventually,
Blah 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 blah. Zero brings
Around
participants' dead bodies like a cat that managed to get outside.
24,004,897.
Thank you, Buddy Carrick. Zero does feel a lot like a cat who's just in a rabbit's body.
Fascinating.
There's a little spot we can go through secondary doors. I mean, we do end up spending a good amount of the game on the moon rounds, actually, given like how the flowchart works out, so it does work. You know, we are streaming this live from the moon base, of course.
of course.
Yeah, with our sponsor, Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
No.
No?
I mean, the check did clear, so...
Fuck. Damn it,
Listen.
I don't want to take fucking blood money.
Once we figure out who this Zero is and what's going on here, then we can start taking their money instead.
I mean, I feel like we should maybe see if we can find Santa. I feel like he's probably made a lot of money on the crypto market.
As long as he cashed out early.
He didn't want to, but Akane told him he really should.
Yeah, and like... Oh, right, yes, our pairings have changed now, too.
Right.
Bracelets unlock when you go through the door or when you fucking die. Once again, the classic.
You die.
I love that we'll get here Zero saying, hey, it's easy, just kill yourself like 6 different times in this playthrough of this game. Blah, blah, blah. The penalty for going to Zero is death. Stabby, stabby, kill, kill.
Siggy, you got it. Everyone will die. What the hell?
Sorry.
Sorry. Zero, you are such an asshole. Ugh. But I'm just a perfect little rabbit.
Blah, blah, blah. Just reviewing everything we know. Yep. Let's see, what are our pairings now? We're paired with Clover. Is that the same as last
Clover.
time? No, we were paired with
I don't
Luna
think-
last time. Right?
I think so, yeah. So Clover's new.
Oh, Quarks is solo. Oh no. We can't leave this kid all on his own. Actually, you can go back to reading now. This is new.
Looks like Clover and I are still pairs, though.
I'm a yellow pair now.
I am Yellow Nat as well, but it seems that I'm a pair.
Then who's the yellow solo? Me.
Still a solo. Looks like I'm Cyan.
I'm a cyan pair. Aren't you one too?
Yeah. It says pair color Cyan.
When did they change? Back when the AB gates closed. It all gets shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. Totally random. XD. No rules or anything.
That is just your sense of humor, Zero the Third.
Any of you all hear of cheese? Well, don't cry a river of cheese over me
What?
being gone.
Hey, you know what's made of cheese? The moon, just like this
Moon.
next round.
Well, not anything to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? Oh, ever? You guys. And did you really think I was gonna cry? Nya, suckers. As if I'd cry over you dummies. I like that exchange.
Yeah, I love that
Fucker.
exchange.
You mad? Anyway.
I feel like the only way that Zero the Third could be more accurate is if it just had like a collection of 2008 era memes just throwing troll faces up on the screen.
You know Zero would be doing troll faces if there were like 20 more sprites.
Which of these characters is best for a Tails Gets Trolled face redraw?
I feel like a lot of them could work. Have a nice tragedy. Oh, little piece of shit.
Yeah, you're right. Clover should be stuck on a Tails face instead of a mad grin. That is kind of her experience here.
Squeeze until he popped.
That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or disposal chute, or we can all give a little bit of exposition about ourselves in another room or something.
Oh, and then there's also a dead body in the infirmary.
Well, if there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. But like that dead body, which Zero didn't seem to really want to deal with, maybe we should do something about that. There's no point in standing around. We'll lose nothing by looking, and even if we find nothing, we can just return and go through the chromatic doors. Okay, gang, let's split up. 5 minutes will give us a good half hour or so. So let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open them. Any objections?
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn, how the hell did I end up here? Oh, this shit again.
Why me? I think, yeah, we've been through this monologue twice already. Just an everyday, regular, normal guy. There's nothing special about me.
I'm just a little guy. Hold on, wait, no, I can do this in Sigma voice. Hold on. Damn, like, I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little birthday boy.
That's
Sadly,
really good.
From the art that we have, Xeno Sigma, he is like too big to really call himself a little birthday boy.
I
know. It's the principle of the thing.
he
Also-
has the spirit of someone who would say it to like a 6'2" jacked bro at the
That's
gym
true.
or whatever.
I think Phi much more has that spirit, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely she does.
Yeah.
I also need to say I also need to hit the punchline of the joke that I forgot to hit 3 days ago. Men, am I right? Hold on.
What was this
Wasn't-
joke?
That wasn't quite the right voice. Damn, that's a big ass tree.
There was a tweet I saw that I put in the Discord that was 3 dialogue options, which are, "Man, am I right? Damn, and women, am I right?"
Oh,
Which is just
yes.
Sigma's brain.
Sigma's brain. So I was going to hit it in a voice memo, but I forgot to do it.
That is okay.
Women, am I right?
Non-canonical Sigma moment.
Non-canonical Sigma moment. That doesn't count because that's me as Sigma doing a meme.
Yeah, we don't get to give Sigma shit for stuff that we put in his mouth with him without him actually saying it in the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it's off script, it don't count.
Why is this happening to me?
I made my mistakes,
Oh,
and now
oops.
I've got nowhere to run.
I was moving too fast, so we're going to the lounge. Sorry if you wanted to go
That's
somewhere
fine.
else first.
That's okay.
I wonder
I'm
if we
happy
can
with
find
the
bombs
lounge
this
first.
time. Ah, Sigma.
Another dude. This place turned into a real sausage fest.
Man, men, am I right? Sigma just looks at the fourth wall. Oh yeah. You were one of the first people in here, weren't you?
Yeah, so?
Well, did you notice anything?
No. Well, I guess I did notice the sofa's pretty comfortable.
Okay, how about something more useful?
I'd say the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful.
Right.
Theo, what's this?
That? What, you can't tell? It's a dirty magazine.
Oh, come on. It's about astronomy. Can you even read?
Can you even see? Just look at those rings on Saturn. Don't they excite you?
Different strokes, I guess.
It appears to be a special dedicated to the lunar eclipse. The cover says the eclipse can be observed on December 31st, 2028.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it did say something like that.
December 31st, huh? That's 6 days from now, right?
6 days, huh?
You mean today is December 25th? Christmas Day?
Why, it's Christmas Day! Christmas Day. I haven't missed it. They did it all in one night. Well, they're spirits. They can do anything, can't they? Sorry.
Yeah, Dio is
I mean,
Scrooge, Quark is the Ghost of Christmas Past, or Christmas Present, Tenmyochi's Ghost of Christmas Past, Kay is Ghost of Christmas Future.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, I think it is. Depends on how long I was out after they hit me with that gas, I suppose.
Okay. Your team went to the crew quarters, right? Did you find anything?
You're right, Quark's Tiny Tim, what am I saying? Nothing of interest.
You better not be hiding something.
There really wasn't anything helpful. At least nothing that could help us escape. There was a book about a cat, though.
Cat? Who cares about a stupid cat? What, so now Zero Senior's a crazy cat lady? Women, am I right?
Hilarious! Hilarious that he said it like that.
And just what the hell are we supposed to do with that tidbit?
Well, it's more useful than how comfortable the sofa is.
Hey, the sofa's comfort level is very useful.
Explain how. Sorry, no, I should say that a different way. Say more on that.
What?
I think you misunderstood me. The book isn't for, how did you say it? Cat ladies? It is about Schrodinger's cat.
I don't really give a shit about the breed, genius. Anyway, I'm a dog person, if you couldn't tell.
No, it's not an issue of breed.
Okay. So it's a story about poor Mr. Schrodinger and his beloved cat, right? Don't tell me. The cat dies at the end?
Well, it's
Who
more
fucking
complicated than
who?
that.
Fine, never mind, you asshole.
Just as I was about to open my mouth and tell Kay that I cared about what he'd found even if Dio didn't, Luna and Phi appeared.
Oh, I'm obsessed with this exchange.
There is so much happening here.
Dio and Kay is such a
Hello,
good dynamic.
Sigma.
Hey, so this is where you were.
Did any of you find anything? Nope. We got squat.
You were looking though, right? You dumbasses weren't talking about, like, sexy magazines and comfortable sofas, right?
Well, I mean, we weren't wasting time. I was just asking them what they'd found.
And?
Nothing.
Useless. What about you, Sigma? You weren't one of the people searching the infirmary, were you?
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. It'd take too long to explain. Just have a look at this. I dug the paper out of my pocket and handed it to Luna. It looks like a piece of newspaper. Yeah, we found it in the infirmary safe.
The headline says, Radical 6 infection spreads, scare continues to elude authorities.
Wow, you do a really good newspaper barker voice.
Thank you, I've been practicing it in my spare time in this strange metal suit.
Just read the article. Okay. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. Well, that's not good. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims.
Wait, who confirms that?
No. Who's on first?
Well, yeah, I know they're on first, but what about second?
What is on second? You're right.
And are either
Hey,
of
what
them
the
dying
fuck
of
are you
Radical
guys
6?
talking about? With the who's and the whats? That's not how you have a proper conversation. Come on now.
Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. A cold silence fell over the room. For several long minutes, no one spoke. It was Kay who finally broke the spell.
Is there a chance? I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but could it be that this facility is in fact a quarantine location, like the clipping mentions?
Then you're saying we're all infected with this Radical 6 virus? I don't know. It doesn't really fit. I mean, none of us have shown any kind of symptoms, right?
Well, I do feel a little strange. I've lost my balance a few times.
My body feels kind of weird too, now that you mention it. That's probably just because you were asleep for so long.
As a reminder, Soparil has no ill side effects.
No, definitely none.
That's
Are you-
right.
This message
buy it
was
at your
sponsored by
local
Cradle
pharmacy.
Pharmaceuticals.
Uh-huh. It's... Just want to go to the Tim and Eric Cinco product lines here. It's the Napple. You just take a bite of this apple, and then you'll sleep through whatever engagement you want to miss. Are you suggesting that our incarceration has nothing to do with this article?
Yeah. Just doesn't add up. The order's backwards. Maybe we have been thrown in here after the virus started spreading. Right now, it looks like we were abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic. How does that make any kind of sense? Besides, You found that article in the safe, right? I mean, Zero Senior put it there specifically so we could find and read it.
Why would Zero do something like that?
So that we'd think this place is a quarantine facility. So that we'd think what Zero wants us to think.
Oh! No, sorry, hold on. Which character do I want to say this in the voice of?
How do you mean?
Luna. Oh, I get it. It's a red herring.
With the let's split up and look for clues and the red herrings, we're going more of a pup named Scooby-Doo vibe with this VLR session than I was expecting.
How do you think the Scooby Gang would handle a no-nori game?
I think they'd
Good
do just
question.
fine.
I think so too.
Yeah, no, I agree with that actually.
In fact,
They'd be fine.
999 with a little bit more slapstick, it would just be a Scooby-Doo extended series.
I guess it also depends on which Scooby-Doo group, right?
Yeah.
I think that the early 2000s movie version of the Scooby Gang would do better in VLR than a What's New Scooby-Doo gang, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And this thing is just a prop, something to set the scene. Zero's trying to freak us out. That article is a fake.
You've got a point. If it was real, why cut it out? Just leave a newspaper with the article circled in red pen or something.
Right?
I cannot believe I'm agreeing with this man.
That lazy son of a bitch. Probably too much of a pain in the ass to fake a whole paper.
Well, what does the other side look like?
The other side? Oh, hold on. Good question.
Who causes the accenting in the Scooby-verse 999? I feel like it's obviously Scrappy-Doo. It's the most easily
Yeah.
corruptible.
Yeah.
That would make Clover Scrappy, and that feels really mean to Clover.
But she is a little scrappy core.
Here's the thing. It doesn't have to be a one-to-one like that, right? Scrappy-Doo can just be, let me think. Fucking Ace.
Well, no, Ace is Ace, because, Ace is the villain, who is, who's also just shown up here with the gang, and of course the gang manages to take off his rubber mask to reveal the gas mask underneath of Zero.
Right.
It's black.
See? There you go.
Also, who
Why
gets
would a
locked up in
newspaper
the...
just be...
Sorry, who gets locked up in the coffin?
Daphne.
Daphne makes sense. I feel like Velma as the voice of reason has a little bit of she should get
I can also
locked
just
away.
see Velma doing the iconic role, though.
That's
It'd be
fair.
wild. It would be wild, but you could do it. Anyway.
Why would a newspaper just be black on one side?
Well, perhaps there was an ad on there.
An ad.
Some sort of full-page ad with a black background. Perhaps it was an ad for a new kind of ink toner that could print a whole ad black.
No. I'd bet you money an article like this was front page news. It's too big of a story. And I really don't think they put full page ads on the back of the front page.
Exactly. Even I know that, and I can count the number of times I've read a paper on one hand.
I don't really think that's something that you should brag about, but okay.
Zero Senior really wanted to trick us. Why not go all out?
You can say fuck.
I heard you about to say fuck with us.
You use this fuck all the time.
It's hard to read sometimes.
No,
Only
I
an idiot
getcha.
would fall for this. It's pathetic. Am I right or what?
Look, you have a point.
Yes, I agree. Nope, wrong voice. Besides, I don't remember ever hearing any news about any pandemic. If it was really killing hundreds of thousands of people, I'm pretty sure that would have been on the news or something. You're right, we would have heard about it.
Huh.
Alright, let's have a look around, see if we can find anything else.
Good idea.
I'll, be off, then. What about you guys? The consensus seemed to be that they intended to remain. Okay, see you all later.
Where to next?
Let's go back to the infirmary.
Sigma, huh? What do you want?
Wand? I just came by to check up on you.
Oh. Thought maybe you were here to kill me.
Why would I do that?
Well, I betrayed you, didn't I? I'm the reason you and Fire are down to 1 BP.
I mean, yeah, but that's hardly a reason to kill you. Whatever.
I mean, I might try to kill you if our roles were swapped, but sure.
It was clear that conversation wasn't going anywhere. I shut my mouth and looked around the room. So, it's just you here.
On this side of the divider, yeah.
This side?
Orc's over there, having a look around. And there's... Are you really gonna make me say it?
Oh, right, the lady who was murdered. Yeah.
Thanks, Sigma.
You've been, acting kinda weird ever since we found her. What's going on?
What? Isn't it normal? We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out? I'm not being defensive. Who's being defensive? What ain't normal is you just running around like nothing happened. Hell, some of you probably don't even remember that she's here.
That's just because we've got a lot of other stuff to think about. Can you blame them for being a little single-minded? They're trying to escape from a game that's just made it clear it has no problems killing them.
Just trying to survive, huh?
Yeah.
Then don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her in the first place?
No, you know what? You have a pretty good point. If it turns out it was one of us.
Yeah, really don't think very much, do you?
No,
Bet you
I'm
a pound of
thinking right
neodymium,
now.
the bastard that grabbed us is the same bastard what killed her. Who else could it be?
Yeah. If Zero is one of us, then you're saying one of us murdered the old lady. Oh, shit. You saw it too, right? The person in the gas mask.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything?
Not really. Gas made pretty short work of me. Me and Quark.
Oh.
Sorry, excuse me. Wait, hold on. What did he just say? I missed that.
He said me and
Perfect.
Quark.
Oh, yeah, okay, I saw that one coming.
Both of them, what?
Oh, sorry, you want me to respond with surprise or something. Okay, what? You and Quark were grabbed together?
Hey, look, you don't have to patronize me, Sigma. I get it was kind of obvious.
You were trying hard enough to hide it that I kind of figured it out.
Yeah, we were.
Is he your grandson?
So what if he is? What do you want to know? That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
What if it does? Maybe it'll shed some light on something else.
I'm pretty sure it won't.
Why's that?
Of course, got nothing to do with this.
Well, no shit. So it's got something to do with you then.
Ugh. What is it, goddammit? What do you want? Why don't you just leave me alone?
Ugh, God, I hate saying this, but you're suspicious.
What? There's nothing suspicious about me.
Okay, tell me this then. When and where did Zero abduct you?
Forgive me if I don't feel like spilling my guts to a guy that probably hates him right now.
Okay, fine. I'll just ask Quark. Hey, Quark.
Hey, stop it! Quark! Don't tell him a damn thing!
Whoa, you're getting more suspicious by the... I'd started towards the partition as I spoke with the intention of finding Quark. Found him as I rounded the divider, but
I'm playing marbles. Oh, no, I'm not. Never mind.
he was just standing there, a blank, slightly confused look on his face. Quark? You alright? Can you hear me?
Huh? What? Is something happening?
I turned to look at Tenmyoji. He looked back, confused. Yeah, there's no fucking with this. There's no faking this, I mean. Weren't you listening to our conversation?
Yeah. You were just talking so fast. I couldn't really understand.
Fast?
My head felt kind of foggy, and I couldn't really make out what you were saying.
Oh, no.
I'm fine now, though. Whatever it was seems to be gone.
Are you sure you're okay?
I think I'm just tired. Being stuck in this place is pretty exhausting. And...
He glanced at the bed in the back of the room. On it lay the body of the old woman. What? Tenmyoji, what the hell were you thinking? You can't let Quark back here!
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, you're probably right. I shouldn't let the kid play with the corpse, huh? Quark, get back over here.
Anyway. You're really sure you're okay now?
yeah, I think so. Well, I think so.
Maybe Luna should have a look at you. Supposedly she's some sort of doctor.
I said I was fine. Gosh, Grandpa, you're such a warrior. You're such a warrior. You always freak out over nothing. I'm fine.
Well, it looks to me like you're doing fine. I guess we don't have anything to worry about.
Yup. Come on, let's get back to work. I'm guessing you didn't find a secret passage somewhere, huh?
Nope.
I see. I'll go check up. Oh no.
I'll go check up on the others then. Tenmyoji, keep an eye on him, alright?
Really? You think I need to tell you to tell me that? Oh, that didn't come out right. Yeah, you know what the fuck I mean.
I grinned and turned toward the exit. There's only one place I can go. This is like last night. Like, that conversation with Quark. This is like I was playing in Stars and Time last night. And the team has a conversation about, like, what do you... If one of us dies, like, what do you want? Like, if you were to die, what would you want the others to do with the body, right? Like... And this conversation is had while Bonnie, the child, is out of earshot. And someone says, "What about Bonnie?" And everyone immediately goes, "We will not let that happen." And they all look at each other and they go, "None of us will let the child die." And I went, Oh, fuck. I
That's
was
really
like,
good.
oh no, this game is gonna kill me. Oh, Sigma.
Well, have you found anything?
No. What about you?
Nothing. I've looked through 3 of the 4 rooms in here. No secret passages so far.
I don't think we're gonna find any. Do you really think Zero Senior is that stupid?
Ah, shit. You're probably right. A secret passageway would be a pretty serious oversight. I have a lot of choice adjectives for Zero, but I admit stupid isn't one of them. Stinky, smelly.
Right?
Um,
Hey, there's something I've been wondering about.
So I believe under that bed is where we found the bomb last time.
Yeah.
And there was nothing under there this time. I might be wrong about that, but I think that's why we had that cut there.
what?
So, what exactly is the deal with the two of you?
Like a gay thing, or?
What do you mean? I said the clover line. I feel like at least one of us has made the Sigma
Oh,
balls joke
absolutely.
before.
It's...
One of us has done it.
I don't know if it's happened on stream. I bet it has. Regardless,
Probably.
it will happen many more times. Do not worry.
It will happen again. Well, you obviously know each other pretty well.
Which could be nothing.
It could mean nothing.
Yeah, we do, which means nothing. We're half sisters.
Is that the first time we've gotten that Alice pose? I feel like it is.
I think so.
Yes, it is. I feel like I would remember seeing her you know, chest look that fucking weird.
I thought you were gonna say the like eagle on her skirt.
The eagle on her skirt is fine.
Oh, I like the eagle on her skirt. That's cute.
I'd never noticed it before.
There's just like a strange angle happening in her chest that I'm like,
Uh-huh.
okay, hold on a second. Are we sure?
Yeah, she's got some serious H or Oda going on. Very, very One Piece core. Any chance you'd buy that one?
Sorry. Then what do you think we are?
That image of the homophobic dachshund. I know what you are.
I
Y'all know
didn't
the
feel like
homophobic
playing
dachshund?
games.
I'll have to
Hilarious
post it later.
line in a game.
I'll have to post
You're
it
so
later.
right.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Can you say that one in the Alice voice, Jacqueline?
Oh yeah, let me see. Pulling off the thing.
You need to get the hey mister, she's my sister.
Let me see. We're sisters. We're close.
Hey mister, she's my sister. What's headquarters supposed to mean?
What?
I heard you two talking in the infirmary. You said something about getting in touch with headquarters, and I'm doing the air quotes. Alice, what should we do? Alice laid her hands on her hips and sighed.
Clover and I are co-workers.
Okay. Where do you co-work?
We can't tell you that.
Is it some sort of secret government project that you can't talk about?
You can tell yourself that if it makes you feel better.
I'm pretty sure they both work at the Cube from the movie Cube.
I would believe it.
Does it have something to do with Zero? Why would you think that? Because you seem to know more about Zero than you're letting on, Clover. The way you were talking in the infirmary, there's even a Zero. Sure sounds like you've heard of Zero before to me. To Alice, from what you two were saying, I'd bet you'd know something about Zero too.
This is like a mathematician in like 500 AT getting really mad that like their friend from the or like a European mathematician hearing about Zero from the first time from their like friends from the Indian subcontinent who are like, oh yeah, this is also due to us, definitely. The invention of Zero was a real important moment in human
Absolutely, but it did take me a moment.
It was a torture joke. It did not work.
Come on. I mean, I guess you could hide it forever, but like, it'll just make it easier for all of us if you don't. Well, this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
Over.
It's okay! I think we can tell him a little.
You're right, Nana
What do
Reels.
you mean this
It is
isn't the first time?
You're right, Nana Reels. It is the point of the movie Cube that we all work at the Cube. And is the Cube really so different than a nonary game? I didn't think so.
About a year ago. Okay, so that's good timing to position. That's good to know what the timing looks like.
Yeah.
9 people were kidnapped and forced to play a game. The rules were different, but it was called the nonary game too. Oh, wait, I guess only 7 of them were really kidnapped.
Well, wait, you're saying it was called the nonary game 2. Was there a nonary game 1?
As a matter of fact, I mean, 2 of them were actually the ones behind it. No, I guess if I count the other 2, then there were 9. Anyway, the people behind that nonary game also called themselves Zero. Oh, whoa, hold on there, Clover. Can you give me more details? How do you even know about this in the first place? Because I was part of it. I was one of the people who got... Okay, so actually, this is good because this means that she's 19.
Yeah.
Baby girl. She's still baby.
She's still baby, but now she's acquired an affinity for soccer ball in her head.
Uh-huh.
Really?
She's acquired an affinity for Flintstones sexy, okay?
It's the new trend.
You mean this is your second nonary game? No. It's my third. The same thing happened 10 years ago. What are you... That means you have to have something to do with this. I guess you could say that. What do you mean you guess? How could you not? Whoever keeps doing these nonary games must have decided they wanted you to play a third one. No, I don't think so. Why not? Because the game was run by a different person both times. And the guy behind the first nonary game has already been arrested. What about the second one?
Yeah, I know. Imagine doing this shit 3 times over. Like, how unlucky do you have to be to get into 3 different fucking death games?
Unlucky.
God. This is a very slasher
Uh-huh.
conversation. Like you've been the same killer has come every five
Uh-huh.
years for you. What are you saying? Like this has to be
Yeah,
some,
legit. This is some I know what you did last summer shit.
Uh-huh.
yeah. She's becoming like Sydney core.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
uh, can I get that
Oh,
dialogue
yeah,
back,
yeah,
please?
yeah.
What about the second one? You said there were 2 people for that one. They're still on the run, but then it has to be them. No. I really don't think so. Why? Because they already did what they were trying to do. There is no way they'd have another nonary game. Okay, well that makes no sense. Sigma, you had to be there.
Let's play the game, Sigma.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see if I have this straight. The nonary game has already been done twice by different people and for different reasons. Yes. Well, I can't be totally sure, but I think so. Then why is whoever's doing this calling it the nonary game? Is it just a coincidence that they're calling themselves Zero? I don't know. That's not good enough. You've got to think. Clover, you're the key to figuring all this out, but you've got to think. But I don't know. Oh. What? The gas mask. The gas mask? I like that I'm talking to myself now. I'm fine with that, though. Oh, yeah, I saw it too.
The mask ask?
What about it? Well, somebody in a gas mask showed up and used that white smoke stuff on me. That's what happened a year ago. And that's what happened on the 22nd. Someone with a gas mask attacked me and Alice while we were... Whoa. Then it's gotta be the same person. But I don't know why they'd do that. I mean, they already did what they needed to do. And if it was them, then I don't know why all these other people are here. Except for me and Alice, none of you guys have anything to do with what happened a year ago. Right? Yeah, well, I mean, I know I didn't have anything to do with it. Are you sure you've never met any of the other people here? Yeah, I'm sure. I know I've never met Luna, or Dio, or Tenmyoji, or Quark, or Phi. But Kay...
Right. There's no way to know who he is under that armor. And if his memory loss is real, he wouldn't know even if he had any of us.
Unless we can get that mask off him, I can't say for sure if I've met him before or not. Then, before one of us could break the silence... Tenmyoji? What's wrong?
There's a horny poster in the other room. You gotta come see it. Luna! Where's Luna?
He's not here.
What's wrong?
It's Quark. Something bad's happened.
Hey, calm down. What happened to Quark?
I don't... He just collapsed. I have to find Luna. She says she's some kind of doctor, right?
Luna's over in the lounge. Where's Quark?
He's in the infirmary.
Got it. I'll go get Luna. You head back to the infirmary. Clover, Alice, you're with me. Okay.
Right.
This sorry, this trio team up is so good, actually.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I really like it.
Like, the way that Sigma is just like, all right, come with me, like, and then they just are like, yeah, all right.
There's no
This is
bullshit.
also
Clover's used to
possibly-
this.
This is also possibly the most, like, quote-unquote intelligent, or, like, thoughtful, or, like, detective-oriented, I guess, that Sigma has been this whole fucking game.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah, just
Sigma's
put, him,
allowed to have smart moments.
just put him down to 1 BP and he's a lot smarter.
Yeah, PB, that's what they call, what the fuck was it? There are two factors for
Uh-huh.
making Sigma smarter. You need, epiphany and danger.
Yeah, this is the danger part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The whole
the
process
fucking
only took...
morphogenetic field of it all.
The whole process only took a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds, his results lit up the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it. As she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
I felt my stomach lurch. Don't tell me.
That's right. Quark has an infection called Jacqueline characters go away for a little while disease.
He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6. Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean.
Yeah, they have. I told him about it before we went to the lounge. What? No, that can't be right. Quark can't be. There must be something we can do. How can we cure him?
Well, the Atom says that there's an antiviral serum called, Axelavir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it? Was there none in the infirmary? Sigma, Tenmyoji, and I looked everywhere. We didn't find shit. I mean, we found a lot of, like, clothes washing detergent, but I don't think that's what we need here.
We didn't find anything like that in the crew quarters either.
No luck in the lounge. Oh, this is rough, because do we all remember where we found the Axelavir last time?
It was in one of the secondary...
I was
decanter
gonna say,
systems.
this is early.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's interesting that this happened the first time here, or after the first room here, and after the second rooms the other time.
I know where the virus is.
Where's the virus?
It's in the dead body.
That could make sense.
Interesting.
That could make a
interesting.
lot of sense.
That would explain why it's happened early this time.
Uh-huh. That'd be horrible for Jacqueline. It'd be so much work, Red Seraph. A global pandemic where everyone starts being voiced by her.
I would do it. Listen, I would try it for a little bit.
Oh god. And then he's going to... He's going to... Oh god. No.
Tenmyoji's voice broke as he spoke. With a tortured sigh, he collapsed to his knees.
Quark?
Hey, Quark, thank god. You're finally awake.
Get away from me! I'm gonna make a big speech and I'm gonna yell a lot.
What, Quark? Quark, you're in no fit state to give a speech.
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
What do you have to do? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? Due to the scalpel in my hand, I have to escape.
But how?
Gonna dig out through the wall with the scalpel. No, like this!
Quark's hand moved like lightning. He'd grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight towards his heart. Stop!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Pretty tough for a kid. Hey, guys, I could use a hand here again.
Yeah. Right.
On it. Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Tenmyoji, what the hell are you doing? Get over here.
I'm being sad, and I'm being old, and I'm being a little bit... Look, I might be having a little panic attack, okay?
Tenmyoji. Can you even hear me?
No, I turned my hearing aids off. I can't hear anybody. I don't want to deal with this. Oh, right.
Damn you! Bastards! I learned that word in like a year ago.
Well,
Why
yeah,
won't
I taught
let
you
me
that
go?
word, like, several years ago. You don't get to grow up with me without knowing the word bastard.
I have to get out of this body.
Fucked up
They-
thing to say, kid.
They can't lock away the soul. Once my body's gone, my soul can escape.
Fucked up thing
Please.
to say.
You have to let me go. Let me go. I'm trapped here. Let me die. I have to die. Kill me. Somebody. Anybody. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Ah.
Jesus, this kid's lost it. Somebody get that scalpel away from him.
You know, Quark, when I was
Right.
your age, I often felt like I had to
I
escape
got
from my
it.
own body too. It but there's still time, there's
Good job, Clover. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we gonna do? We've got to calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes.
are there any tranks here?
No. I mean,
What? Are there or aren't there?
there's Soparil Beta.
so bro.
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets.
Good, perfect. Hit him with some of that. What? He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise. But just hurry up and do it. Come on, Luna.
Oh, okay. Let me just... Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now, do it.
Right.
No. Stop. Stop.
Whew. Respiration, blood pressure, brainwaves, everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep. Alright, I guess we're good for now. Yes.
What about the anesthetic? How long does that last?
Oh, he shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy, huh? Huh? Anyone?
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh,
How much do you know about this Radical Six?
Oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article Sigma showed me.
You better not be lying.
Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses that do the same thing. I was just making a guess. So, when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too? Yes. At least I think so. So, what kind of virus is Radical 6? I pulled the newspaper article out of my pocket and looked at it again. Everyone else crowded in.
Look at this last line. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
Are you saying this is some kind of quarantine zone?
I already explained this. That's not possible.
Why not? Dio ran through what he told us the last time. Then you're saying the newspaper article was faked?
But the virus is clearly real, unless you are saying that Luna's lying to us. That Atom machine told us he was infected with Radical 6.
So, you know how that thing works? I bet there's 1,000 ways to hack it.
That's a fair point, actually.
Zero Senior probably just programmed it so that it would spit out whatever he wanted. Besides, there was something Sigma mentioned. Any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic? I don't really believe in that kind of thing anyway.
Well, no. But...
Okay, Dio, are you next gonna start telling us that vaccines are bullshit?
Well, I mean... I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
What? What did you say?
Whoa, sorry, what did she say? Oh, no, it was the thing that Jacqueline just said about a bioweapon. For a second I thought that was a weird thing that Dio said. Sorry, brain. Whoa, Alice, what the hell? Explain, please.
As much as I would love to, I'm sorry. Time's up. You see, in a different route, I got very...
Time?
Yeah, I already explained this in a different route where I was very suicidal about it. But, hit the buttons on your bracelet.
Oh, fuck. 5 minutes. Then we only have 5 minutes until the chromatic doors open downstairs.
Exactly. I'm sorry, but I'd really need more than 5 minutes to explain this.
And you would tell us if we had the time, right?
Or would I? Who knows?
Fine. We'll deal with this later. Right now we need to get into the elevator and head down to floor B.
What are we gonna do about Quark?
I'll carry him.
Are you sure?
Can't just leave the boy here. Besides, if we don't have Quark's bracelet, there's a team who can't open their secondary door. If that happens, they'll get penalized. Exactly. Very well then. I will carry Quark. I will be able to move much faster than Henmyoji. You make a good point. Hey, but, are you sure about this? Can I trust you? You have nothing to worry about. We both chose Betray in the first game. Fine. Just be careful. Of course. Alright, let's go. We're running out of time, people. Chop chop. Move.
At Fi's command, we all began to run. The door opened and we spilled out into the warehouse. How fucking uncomfortable must this elevator be?
Oh, absolutely. It's a very Danganronpa core scene. Just everyone getting into the elevator.
right, time to choose a door.
Chromatic doors have opened.
Okay, so Max, so 2 of these doors have donkeys behind them, and one of them has a new car.
We're not doing the fucking Monty Hall problem on stream.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Well, they're open. We need to hurry. Who's going in? No, I can't speak apparently.
We're almost out of time. Pay attention, we've only got time to do this once. Just like before, there's only 3 possible combos.
Option A, Clover and I pair up with Tenmyoji to go through the blue door. Luna and Phi pair up with Dio to go through the green door. Kay and Alice pair up with Quark to go through the red door. Option B, Clover and I pair up with Dio to go through the red door. Luna and Phi pair up with Quark to go through the blue door. Luna was sneaking in there a little bit, that was weird. Kay and Alice pair up with Tenmyoji to go through the green door. Option C, Clover and I pair up with Quark to go through the green door. Luna and Phi pair up with Tenmyoji to go through the red door. Kay and Alice pair up with Dio to go through the blue door. Now, if this were 999 and we were on a true ending route, the thing to do would be to go with Quark, who is currently unconscious, so that Clover and, well, not Sigma in this case. If this were 999, it would be Clover and Junpei could have a private conversation. But I'm pretty sure that other people
are gonna say no to this route. Yeah. It is too bad that Tenmyoji can't go with this boy.
Yeah, I'm going back to read. I'm going back to read chat and seeing Niels be like, "Remember when you asked if Quark was a normal kid?" I mean, yeah. Here's the thing. Yeah, it's fucked up. The situation's fucked up. Whether or not he could be, but here's the thing. He could still be a normal kid and just be in a fucked up situation every single route. Now, is he a normal kid? Yeah, we'll find out the answer to that question.
I mean, Sigma's a perfectly normal guy other than his whole cat mannerism.
Are we sure?
I mean, that's the only thing we've seen that's abnormal so far, right?
The fucking morphogenetic branching pathways visions?
No, I think everyone can do that, right?
Yeah, everyone can do that. That's normal. Wait, you can't do that, Mac?
3 minutes remain until the chromatic doors close. Yeah, it's definitely a weird question to try and answer. Alright, how do we want to pair up?
I think the people who have the greatest disadvantage should get to choose.
What do you mean?
I love that. I think we've seen a route already where Sigma tries to argue this and she shoots him down. The people who have 1 BP.
So, you, Phi, Luna, Sigma.
Yes, exactly.
Alright then. Who do you want to go with, Alice?
Anyone but Dio. I'd rather die than compare it with that prick. Just anyone but him. Damn, that's a lot of hate. What did you expect? You betrayed me. Hey, I told you already. That was I don't believe you. What? You're telling me you trust him more than me? He's tried to kill himself. Anybody than Dio could mean Quark, you know. You willing to pair up with him? That kid's he's weird. He's asleep. I don't really think I need to worry about him voting.
Unless I glanced over at Quark. He looked tiny, cradled in Kay's arms, fast asleep. If I didn't know better, I'd think he was just a kid who'd tired himself out from playing too hard. Alright, Phi. Who do you want to go with?
Anyone other than Tenmyoji's fine. My reasoning's same as Alice's. He betrayed me last time. I guess that's fair. If we want to honor Alice and Phi's requests, then we can go with any option besides C. So, A or B? Hold on. We've got 2 other people with 1 BP. How about it, Luna?
I don't really have a preference. Clover and Kay did betray me last time, but they're both pairs now, though. And since you're a pair too, there's no way you'd end up going through the same door as them. Yeah.
Alright then, Sigma. What about you?
Well, let's see. Clover and I were a pair. That meant I had to choose one of the 3 solos. Quark is the one that is the last option that the other
work.
2 don't want to take. I think I'm going to be polite and not pick that option even though I'm so fucking curious. And I am going to say, let's bite the bullet and go with Dio.
Alright.
Oh,
It's
God.
fucking Dio time, baby.
I'll take Dio. That means the red door for us. PB, if you want to take Clover, then
Happily.
please do.
Happily.
I will be sad because I love my girl, but
Whoa, betting on the dark horse, huh? Feels kind of weird to say that about myself. Anyway, might as well be polite. Thank you.
are you okay with that, Clover?
Well, I don't really trust him, but Alice wants to go with option B.
Yes, this works fine. Kate and Miyoji and I will take the green door. It's not great, but it's better than Dio. I'm good.
I'm willing to go with option B. Quark should be fine if he's with Luna.
Okay. I'll take good care of him, I promise. What about Phi and K?
No problems here. I'll take Quark and Luna. We'll do the blue door. I also approve of option B. I'll take the green door, correct?
Yeah, good. I think it would be very funny if it turned out that going with option C and pissing a bunch of people off in the same way that in the second choice in 999 just pisses everybody off because you just are selfish and decide that you want to go with June, just ends up with like the weirdest, most fucked up room that you can hit.
God.
Really funny. Yeah, good. Looks like we're all set. Time is it? It is 8:30. Okay, I mean, I'm good to do this room.
Yeah, I'm good to take like a brief break and then do this room.
Wildly, I'm awake now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can do this room too.
999
I'll
or
skip
Zero
right-
Escape will do that to you. Kay nodded, handed Quark gently to Luna.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Come on, guys, hurry. Door's already closing.
Coming.
I wish
know,
there was
I
an
know.
animatic version of the 3 of them just kind of sliding through the doors as it closes.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Don't worry, when we get to Zero Time Dilemma, there will be fully rendered cutscenes.
No way!
Uh-huh.
Delightful. I'm very happy to hear that.
I wonder how you'll feel about it after you play it.
No, I
0.
know. I was literally just thinking, I was like, and I'm gonna feel really bad about being like that. Like, that's gonna be the only positive of the game for me.
No, Jacqueline really likes that game. I don't, but...
I adore that game.
Uh-huh. I will say that no matter what I say as we play this game about Zero Time Dilemma, you're going to be chomping at the bit to play it when we finish VLR.
Okay.
Because that's how it was for me. Where, like, I had seen the reviews, I had seen people like, yeah, I really didn't care for it, or, like, it had these problems. And then I finished this game, I was like, there's no way it's that bad, I gotta see it.
Okay. I'm so fucking curious.
Uh-huh. I do think I'm going to have an incredibly good time streaming it, for the record.
I mean, hey, here's the thing, right? Is that regardless of whether or not a game is, regardless of whether or not a game is good, it's gonna be fun to experience it with friends.
Exactly.
Like, everyone in chat is gonna get to hear me rage, probably. What is this? There are 3 different doors.
We'll take a break once we get to the start of the escape room.
Which one do we take?
I don't know, but looks like they're all locked anyway.
So this is a dead end? Great.
No, hold on. What's this thing? Oh, I remember
Well, it's
this.
got a lever on it.
Actually, there's one way that ZTD will be a way better game to stream. Which is we won't have to pass around character voices, given how it's set up.
Oh, fascinating.
We're
Hey, I
saying
have
a
a really
lot.
important
Yeah,
question,
sorry. I'm
actually.
saying too much. I'm saying too much.
Actually, I have a really important question about Zero Time Dilemma.
Yeah.
Is the art style like this again, or are we going back to 999 art style?
It is a third new art style. That's it.
Okay, it is a third distinct art style.
I would
Right.
say it's closer to this.
Yeah, it's closer to this for sure.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, no, I think this series would have been better if it had stayed 2D the whole time.
I
Yeah.
miss the 2D art style so much. I'm like, wait.
But also, I do like the VLR sprites. I don't always love how they end up looking in the game, but I like the sprites themselves.
Definitely. Clover. I love Clover.
I will say that they finally get the 3D pretty solid in the AI the Somnium files.
Okay, great. Sorry, CJ saying, I bet it's better for us as a stream. MK will still have the time.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll be good. I'll have to warn everybody in the house, like, hey, I might end up raging during this stream. We'll see.
It's okay, we're still like a year away from that, let's be honest. Okay, a half a year at this point, 6 months.
It's gonna take a while.
But I doubt we will be to Zero Time Dilemma before 2025.
No, I don't think so.
Anyway, don't get too much, Ash. It's probably a lever. Nothing? Guys?
Are you serious?
Yeah, pretty good, huh? Am I great or what? Huh? Come on, don't you love me? Everybody loves Clover. Whenever Clover's not
I
on
love
screen, everyone's
Clover.
asking, where's Clover?
I love Clover. Hey, Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
I'm a complicated female character.
Alright, mark that one down as a Sigma moment.
Yep, Sigma moments.
That's rude.
When Dio's around, he's a bad influence on Sigma, you know? I imagine that counter's gonna go up a fair bit.
We haven't had, like, lots of time with Dio yet.
Yep, this is going to be the misogyny zone. Hey, what kind of gentleman have a secret conversation in front of a lady? I guess it can't be helped though, you boys just secrete secrets.
I love her so much.
She's so good.
Oh man, I'm so good. I'm so glad I get to be with you two guys who really understand my favorite.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
I wouldn't do that.
And there's number 12.
Why did I choose this one? Well, at least we get it over with. At least we get it over with.
Alright, I think that's
We
enough
get to
genius
see-
comedy for now.
Even if they don't appreciate it, we appreciate
Also,
it.
by the
and so I
way,
think
if any
that
of you
makes
ever
the
lays a
work
hand on
worth
me,
it.
I'm just gonna go find an axe. So, like, you know. How about we throw that lever?
I thought you said we should stay away from it.
Look, you don't think anything bad's gonna happen if you pull it, do you? Plus, it's not like we can go back.
Fine. I'll do it. Ready? Here we go!
Huh. The center one opened.
Looks like the others are locked, though.
Through the center one, then. Forwards!
Without waiting for a response, Clover marched through the door. Dio and I shared a glance, shook our heads, and followed. Again, she's 19! What is this place?
Well, it said laboratory on the door, didn't it? I figure that means they're dissecting frogs or building mind rays or something.
Ah. Laboratory, huh?
You think they might research stuff like viruses in here? If they do...
Good idea. We might be able to find some of that Axlavir.
If we do that, we can cure Cork.
You really think it'll be that easy?
Well, somebody's a positive thinker.
Yeah, I am.
Got it. Just saying. This place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so far.
Well, we won't know until we look. So, let's get started. Alright,
Alright, we're gonna
take a quick break.
Yep. Take a 4 or 5 minute break, come back, and we're gonna seek a way out. Also, there's a thing we need to do that we haven't done a little bit, which is look at all the secrets that we found. We've gotten all those secrets.
Yes, we should do that.
But we haven't actually looked at the files. Anyway, we'll be right back. All right, we back. We back at it again at the laboratory. Clover's over there doing some backflips.
You'd think that I'd remember how to solve these puzzles, because we did these puzzles.
We did not do this room before.
Oh, we haven't done this room before.
No.
Oh.
They don't ever make us repeat an escape room in this one.
Oh. That makes sense.
I think we've seen this lab at some point.
Yes, we have.
Locked exit. But we haven't actually done the room. Alright, what should we start out by looking at? What's worth investigating over here? Just giving us our full range of motion. Oh, sure. We'll look here. We found some seeds! A cylinder full of seeds. They're thin and they're stripy.
What's this thing? That thing on the top looks like some sort of industrial strength lid.
If you open it up, it looks like a blender or something. I don't think you could use it for cooking, though.
It means for scientific experimentation? Scientific experimentation? We are in a lab.
Yeah, you could probably pulverize just about anything with something this heavy duty.
Hey, Sigma. Hey, Dio, you want to throw your hat in there?
Hey, come on! My hat! Give it back! Give it back! Just imagining them throwing it to each other and keeping it away from Dio.
Fucking keep away with Dio, who's the tallest of probably all three of them.
Probably.
We take off his hat and there's just a little rat up there. He's just been ratatouilleed this entire time. It's a saline solution.
This is really funny.
Clover, you rule.
She's so funny.
This is really fucking funny. What the hell, Clover? What if that had been poison or something?
You worry too much. I just pretended to drink it.
Then how do you know it's saline solution?
Says it on the underside of the lid, silly.
Oh. Yeah, now you look like Boo Boo the Fool, huh? Oh shit, it's the boy!
It's Lord Hoppington! It's that
Let's
boy!
go!
Look at that fucking boy! No, hold on. Sigma doesn't get to say that. Sigma gets to say, oh shit.
Oh, it looks
it's the
like that
boy.
boy's dead.
It's that boy. Yeah, he's probably been preserved.
I think the liquid inside is ethanol.
How do you know?
The smell.
Really?
Yeah, it smells like disinfectant, right? Besides, scientists preserve stuff in ethanol all the time. More seeds. Oh, that's a bad ending for Frog Detective right there, Red Seraph.
That really is a bad ending for Frog Detective.
No. Craft and ethanol forever.
So many fucking cylinders. These look like things you put specimens in.
That looks like a weird hand. Okay, dead spider. That
Maybe
works
it's a
too.
fake beard.
Have you ever seen a person with a beard like this?
Yeah, he like DJs at one of the clubs I go to. And my grandpa also had one.
Looks like a root. Probably some kind of preserved specimen.
Alright, I think that's everything here. Looks like these beakers are empty.
Probably won't need them then.
Alright. We have all of these cylinders. Can we put any of them in here?
Time to throw this root in the mixer.
We're gonna make a protein shake.
Okay, done. Tried the mixer. What do I do now?
There's a binder over there on the wall. Maybe there's something interesting in it? A binder.
There's some papers inside it. I bet they're interesting. It says DNA extraction instructions. These are the following steps to extract DNA from a plant's roots and seeds. 1. Place plant material in designated blender and activate the blender. 2. Once the material has been thoroughly broken down, add in a solution of saline water. 3. The liquid will be filtered and dripped down into a beaker. Once it is done so, pour ethanol into the beaker. 4. DNA will collect at the bottom of the beaker. Use an empty capsule to collect it.
Alright, so saline next, I suppose. Okay. Just pour the saline solution in here. There's a funnel above the beaker. Okay, looking good. What are we supposed to do next? What does the manual say?
Oh,
Well,
oops.
oh, sorry, I
It's all
spoke to
good.
Clover because I forgot.
Uh-huh.
Well, step another piece, something like this. Liquid will filter into the beaker. Guess you pour in the ethanol then.
Can we just pour it out from the dead frog?
Yeah.
Apparently not. More seeds.
So many seeds. Is this a microscope?
I tried looking into the eyepiece, but it's pitch black in there.
Well, there's these 4 holes on top. Maybe we need to stick something in them?
It's black. Nothing going on here.
An empty capsule. Cylinder full of seeds.
Who knows?
What is this thing? Who knows?
Strange machine. 2 boulders.
2 pieces of paper. Let me see that. It says steps for dissecting a frog.
Frog. So we need a scalpel or something.
Hydroponic fluid and seeds.
Yes.
Prepare of 5 different hydroponic fluids. 1 part fluid to 10 parts water.
Oh, buddy, there's no way that my brain is going to be able to do any of this.
Oh, this is a proper logic puzzle. We'll come back to this. Anyway, remove specimen from ethanol. Dispose of ethanol by pouring it down the drain in the fume cabinet. Begin dissection. Okay, we're doing that in the fume cupboard. No, also we have this. The fuck is this?
Oh, this shit again.
I think they run down to the beakers underneath.
There are handles where the pipes meet. If you turn the handle right, the liquid goes to the right. If you turn it left, the liquid goes to the left.
The classic puzzle.
So maybe if you put it in the middle, half goes left, half goes right.
What is this liquid then?
It's probably just water.
What do the numbers mean?
Are they supposed to indicate the amount of water that flows out of each pipe? There aren't any units, but it looks like 80-somethings of water come out of the cinder pipe. And then each pipe after the split gets 40.
Oh, this is probably the hydroponic thing, right?
Mhm.
How do we get the water to come out?
We
Blah,
just put the
blah, blah.
lever over here like this. Those numbers are way too small. Right?
All a little small. Unless...
I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
3, 6, 9, 15. I mean, I guess if this was 30, if we're just leaving out the zeros on the bottom, then it works out. Because, yeah, 8, 8. So, yeah, so 16 on the bottom, 160 across the top. So it probably is just multiples of 10. So to get 30 into red, we split 40 into 20, and then 20, and then we want 10 of that remaining 20 to go there. So then we have 10 going into yellow. So we want 20 coming down to the right side of yellow, which we can get by dividing 80 in half twice. That also sends 20 down to green, which means we have 40 going over here. Which means we want to do that, I think. I think this works.
What if you try turning the one on the left to the center and trying it again?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's very funny that that's the solution, is just all of them split in half.
Yeah.
Except for one. Oh, we need all the seeds before we can start fucking around with this. Let's see, we already... We need a scalpel before we can dissect frog. Well, also we need to drain out the ethanol from the frog. Huh? Why'd they put a speaker here?
That's a drain. What's wrong with you? That's
I
very
see
funny.
the frog there.
1, 2,
That
perfect.
one's
2, too
really
pretty.
funny. I'm not gonna count that one as a Sigma moment because that made me laugh.
Absolutely. If he's like funny about it, it's okay.
If his humor isn't
Probably
just misogyny, you know?
We should probably pour the ethanol down the drain first.
Okay.
I love it. I'll just pour the froggy ethanol.
Man, Big the Cat is going to be so upset about what we did to Froggy.
Oh, we didn't do shit. We saved Froggy. This tank collects liquid waste. It's a little big, but I have a feeling we can take it.
We're just gonna shake it. It's always safe to shake a tank full of unknown liquid waste.
Definitely.
Full of the ethanol the frog was in.
I was gonna say, there's gotta be a scalpel because we have to dissect a frog.
It's a scalper! Sorry, it's a scalpel. But I probably could take your scalp off with it if you wanted.
Jesus Christ, Clover.
Hey, that lion's seeing the sun.
Huh, weird. I think it's a cat playing with a ball of yarn, though. Are you even looking at it? Oh, sorry, that's Sigma. There's no
Are you even
important cat.
looking at it? It's a lion. How are you not kitten that?
What?
Sorry. It's a sort of tick I picked up when I was a
Aren't you
kid.
glad this shows up in every route?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
great. Whenever I talk about cats, I kind of... Well, you heard.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. You're like a weirdo.
Clover's like scrutinizing him like, huh.
Wait, where's my fume hood? There's my fume hood. Now we can dissect Froggy. Sigma, what are you gonna do with that scalper? Are you gonna cut Lord Hoppington open?
Well, I don't really have a choice, do I?
You always have a choice. Sigma, you don't have to fall into Zero's trap. You always have a choice. Just think about what you could do to poor Lord Hoppington.
What are you freaking out about? It's dead.
That's not the point. It's still sad.
Women.
Yeah, it is kind of sad.
Oh, for the love of... This frog is dead. It is an ex-frog.
That's really funny!
Ugh, fine. I'll do it.
Oh, well, I guess that saves me the trouble.
Huh? Something came out of his stomach. A blue capsule? Is this normally is this babies? Is this baby frogs?
I don't think it's baby frogs, Dio.
The hell?
Alright. Let's see.
Ah! Ooh, what was that?
What was what?
Why are my nerves weird?
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
I'm sorry your nerves are weird.
That was not an insect, I promise.
Uh-huh.
That was just my body going, there's something on you, going, ah!
Absolutely.
Not even really, it's just my body going, there's something inside your skin. And I'm like, no!
I mean, yeah, there's nerves in there.
Yeah, there's nerves in there.
Get fucking used to it already.
Alright, next I need to pour the ethanol into the beaker. Yeah. I hated the sound that I just heard it make. Like, no. Gross. I guess this should do it. Oh, shit. Do you think this gel here has the DNA in it that we're supposed to collect?
Probably.
So what do we do with it?
Does the manual say anything?
Oh, yeah. I think there was a fourth step in there.
Use an empty capsule.
Alright, I'm gonna dip the protrusion on this capsule into the stuff in the beaker.
Awesome, you got it all.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Capsule.
Put our blue capsule in there too. Alright, we need 2 more capsules. Alright, let's see. I think now we have all of our seeds, so we can go over and fuck around with waters and do some logic puzzles. Yep, we got 5 seeds.
Presumably that's... Hold on, can you scroll through them really quick?
Yeah. We have half and half, we have stripey, we have stripey long, we have normal round, we have normal long.
Okay. No, I just wanted to see if the patterns meant anything. They don't.
Nope, we have a logic puzzle here to solve. Oh, it was 1 part fluid to 10 parts water. That was our hint that the numbers at the bottom need to be multiplied by 10.
Ah, yes, okay.
Alright. So. The long seeds failed to germinate in 3 of the fluids. Rounded seeds in fluid B and fluid D failed to germinate. So the rounded seeds have to go in A, C, and E, right? Because we had 3 kinds of rounded.
I think that sounds right.
That sounds right.
Yes, 3 round. None of the marked seeds germinated if they went in fluid C, So that means that it has to be round unmarked that goes in C. Right?
Yes.
I think so.
Alright, non-marked seeds failed to germinate in A or B. So A and B. That means that our our unmarked long seeds have to go in D. Let's do those first.
Let's do it.
We can still pull up our archive from here. So that goes there, that goes there. I'm pretty confident in that. And let's see, we are supposed to go round, long, round, long, round, long. So let's look. When striped seeds were put in fluid D and fluid E, only one of them failed to germinate. Let's see. We knew that fluid D doesn't take striped seeds, which means striped seed does go in E. So I think this is correct.
Yay!
Nice.
Yay!
Good job.
You did it, Sigma! You've sown your seeds!
Don't
You
say
sowed your
that.
wild oats everywhere! Huh? Wait, why not?
Just don't.
Quiet, you two. Look at this.
Oh.
A red capsule?
Alright.
Sigma, come here.
What's wrong?
I can see something in here.
What do you mean something?
Just look.
It's DNA, Sigma. Get good.
Probably a simplified version of a DNA sequence. Get good. A is adenine. G is guanine. C is cytosine. T is thymine. And shred Homestuck.
I think we can manipulate it.
Yeah. Looks like the puzzle has to do with pairing these bases. Anyway, what blood color would you have if you were a troll?
Bases?
For some reason, Sigma would definitely be like one of like the blue or like cyan bloods to me.
Bases? Yeah. DNA is made out of 4 bases: adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine. I learned this at circus school. However, you can only bind A and T or G and C. Anything else just won't work. These are called complementary base pairings.
You sure know a lot about this stuff.
I guess so. Like I said, circus school. Anyway, you should be able to solve the puzzle now. Give it a shot. I love that he just gives you the solution.
Huh?
You know, maybe this Dio chap ain't so bad after all.
Oh, I see. Why does this move both of those at the same time? Weird. They're connected.
Unfortunate.
I hate that for me. I hate that for me, Mac with a brain that isn't, like, quite kicked in.
Alright, let's see.
You got GCat.
Let's see if I get this to line up. And move you. I've fully fucked this up now, haven't I? Oh, here we go. We got there.
You got it.
Yeah, Sigma's very aqueous. Maybe Carrick. I'm glad someone agrees with me.
That feels rude, but also you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did it.
Great job, Sigma. That was awesome. You want a treat? Treat? You
What?
want a treat? Your turkey.
What the fuck?
Stop screwing off. We don't have time for that.
Hilarious
Get over here and look at
localization.
this.
There's something on it.
That's the safe password.
Just what we wanted.
Alright, we still have this empty capsule left.
We do. And it seems like we'd want to, you know...
Probably put something yellow in it.
Mm-hmm, something else with DNA.
That would be my guess.
Oh, we never did anything with this, did we? Oh, this might be for the... maybe, like, future plot stuff instead.
Mm-hmm. I think we just need to, wait. I think that you need to,
We need to go grind up some seeds.
I think what you need to do is put the capsules into the microscope again. Do you already have those?
Yeah, we need to put something in a fourth capsule. So we're gonna grind up all the seeds.
Okay.
Because Clover thinks it's a good idea.
World's worst protein shake.
Oh god.
Chia seeds, almond butter, peanut butter. Pour in some saline. For your health. Perfect, looks just like piss. Ethanol.
We had all that shit in our inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Had to do something with it.
Uh-huh.
Makes sense.
We got a yellow capsule.
Alright.
I was just thinking. Well, that thing that we put in had plant DNA, right? Maybe that caused this. Anyway, let's have a look. It's a secret password.
Shapes are all different. Weird. Fucked up
All
and
right.
evil.
We should open the safes and then actually look at these documents that we have.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I would like to see them.
Moon, star. Let's see what we've gotten here.
A map?
Fascinating. Look at
Says
the
4D.
arrows.
Yeah.
Were there arrows on the map last time we looked at the map?
I don't
We got a
remember
map
there
for
being
4D.
arrows.
think
I
we
don't
would've
remember
remarked
there
on it.
being arrows.
Like, it does make sense because, like, when we go through one of these doors, then only one of the exits afterwards is opened up, you know? So maybe those arrows are supposed to represent that, but who knows? Blah, blah.
Key
Key
cards.
Each one's got a picture of a moon on it.
Two.
Or are you
thank
bored,
God.
Sigma? Sorry,
I'm
Dio?
fucking-
Sorry,
I'm
I keep
fucking
mixing
bored
the two
of
of
this
you up.
shit. It's so easy.
I guess that's why you wear the hat, so people don't mix you up with other guys as much, huh?
Fucking next up, I guess. Picked up the notebook before picking up the Axelavir.
Sigma can't read, we've established that.
What the heck is this?
Isn't it a journal? It's got dates and stuff.
Maybe, but I can't read any of this.
What language is it?
Who knows? Maybe it's Brazilian.
They speak Portuguese in Brazil. Anyway, what else have we got here? 2 more things.
Is that medicine? What's it say on the label?
Axelavir.
Axe liver?
Wait,
Reminds me.
didn't Luna say something about Axelavir?
You're right. This is it. This is the gear for Radical 6.
Whoa, hold on.
I do want to jump back and say that I believe Quark went through this in our previous route, and then it fell out of his pocket. So, like, Quark must have opened up the
Yes.
safe. That's how
That
Yeah.
sounds right.
So this time we got it. Let me see that.
Later. We need to get out of here as quick as possible.
Yeah, we gotta get this stuff to Quark.
First, we've got to get out of this room.
Yeah, but that's easy. You got it, right?
Found this key in the safe. Should open the door. Okay, let's go. Well, first we're gonna get our secret document.
Shit, yeah, I almost forgot about that.
Moon Sun.
Wahoo! Yippee!
Yippee!
Yippee! The suspense was killing me. All right, let's leave this room and then read about some secrets. You guys ready? Yeah, let's do it.
Just get it over with.
Okay, here we go. Don't need to count down every time, Sigma.
But he likes to. It's enrichment for him.
It is enrichment for him. You found it!
All these escape rooms are such good enrichment for Sigma.
Hey,
When
hold
you're
on a
caring for your
minute.
own Sigma, you should be sure to at least put them into 2 deadly escape rooms per day.
That's right. There's something. I guess there's a couple things I want to double check. Well, one of them's not really significant, I guess.
Huh?
First off, this machine. We didn't even end up using this thing, did we?
No, we didn't.
I was just wondering what it was.
I'm not sure how I'm supposed to answer that. Look at the side here. There's a name or something. IG Replicator.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
So it's like a copy machine.
Yeah. Probably copies Instagram.
Any ideas?
I said Instagram. Ice cream by the gallon?
Of course. This machine must be here so we can just make all the ice cream we want. Are you nuts? Mark that one down.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the Sigma moments are horny moments. Some of them are just him being misogynistic.
But he's being a little silly with it, at least, in this part.
Get a little silly with this misogynistic insult.
Yeah. She likes it.
good
It's
one.
okay.
I stayed silly.
See, nagging
This
works.
This isn't the time for stupid jokes, guys. There's a helpless child back there in the infirmary who needs our help.
He was right, of course. I hung my head in shame. Wow, Dio fucking with the real things.
At any rate, so long as we don't know what IG means, we can't do anything with this machine, right?
That's right.
Makes sense. On to the second issue. Sigma, you found a journal and some sort of vial in the safe, right?
Yeah.
The vial. Could you show it to me again?
Why?
I didn't really get a good look at it before. You guys are in there so close I could barely see it. Was it really Excelivir?
Yeah, definitely. I can read. As I spoke, I pulled the vial out of my pocket. See, it's written right there on the label. Axelavir.
Heh. You really are an idiot.
Huh?
Although I guess in this case the G in IG stands for guy.
What? The words were barely out of my mouth when he moved. Before I could blink, the vial disappeared from my hand. What the fuck, Dio?
Now we know what he's holding under that hat.
What gives?
What are you doing?
Dio slipped the vial quickly into his coat.
Oh, don't worry, I'll keep it safe. I'll even give it back to you later.
No, not later. Give it back now.
I don't think so. If you want it back, you're gonna have to listen to my request.
Request?
Yeah, that's what I said. If you want this back, in the next AB game, you have to choose Ally.
Ally. Wait, is that why you took the medicine to blackmail me?
Horrible. You're using Quark's life as leverage.
Well, I've got some really good reasons to do so. I'll be happy to give it back if you just do what I say.
I didn't realize until they started to hurt that I'd curled my hands into fists. Dio would only give me an opening.
I wouldn't try and take it back by force if I were you. You make any sudden moves and I'll smash it.
The fuck? Man, this guy sucks!
Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelivir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
What the fuck?
It's not fair.
This game isn't about compassion, and it's not about being clever. It's about one thing: how well you can manipulate people to your advantage. How unfair you can be.
Fuck you, buddy.
So, what are you gonna do? Ready to promise me you'll pick Ally?
Fine. I promise.
Sigma?
Oh, I knew you'd say it eventually. I'm glad you understand how this works. But don't think about trying anything funny. Break your promise and... well, you know what happens. See you chumps later. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
It's not going to make a difference for Clover. It's only going to make a difference for Sigma.
Yup.
Well, it's only going to kill Sigma.
Yeah, it's such a good double bluff. As they're saying in chat. You know, he sucks, so he can't actually be evil, right?
Ha! Dio sucks exists. I know Dio sucks.
Are you really gonna do what he says?
Yeah.
Sigma, you've only got one BP. If we choose Ally and he chooses Betray.
I know. I'll drop to -1, and that means I'll get penalized.
But that means...
Look, it's not like I want to, alright? If we don't do as he says, then he'll destroy the medicine. If he does that, then Quark will...
So you're just gonna die to save his life? That's... Why would you do that?
In all honesty, I was terrified. My choice was far from a foregone conclusion. We should get back to the upper floor. Everybody else is probably finished already. I bet they're waiting for us. I didn't wait for Clover's response. That replicator could totally just replicate the Axelavir.
But we actually have to be able to put that information together.
Right. No, of course. I know that. They don't know that in universe yet.
It's starting to coalesce in the morphogenetic field, though.
Yes.
I don't know if I said this on stream or off stream, but one thing I really like about this game is that you, the player, basically are the morphogenetic field. Like, that is like... It's like you are semi-diegetic to the game that, like, you exist. That, like, your brain exists.
I mean, in making the choices, you are creating the morphogenetic field.
Yeah,
It's
I think
brilliant.
that aspect
It really
of, like,
is.
I think that way that like the player interacts with the game in that way is something that's really key to all of Uchikoshi's work, probably, but especially the Zero Escape series. Like in varying ways throughout the games. Like I think 9 and 9 played with that a little bit too, where like
Yeah.
obviously with the ending especially.
I think 999 having established it by the end of the game makes it easier for him to come in this game straight up and be like, okay, you know the drill. Let's go harder.
Yeah. An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Can we look at the flowchart real quick?
Yeah,
Sure. With this asshole standing in the background.
Okay, I see.
Not so bad, not so bad.
Yeah, not so bad.
Can you scroll back down again a little bit, actually?
Oh, also, it looks like we have now unlocked.
Yep.
However, that will also lead to other
Interesting.
choices, so we'll have to decide where we want to go next.
Yeah, I'm... Oh, shit! Wait, hold on a second.
What's that?
No, scroll down more. Oh, no, we knew that already. Hold on,
sorry.
that's still locked.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just had the lock right below it of who planted the bombs.
Yeah, no. Yeah. We don't know that yet. Okay.
I think we should probably see this through to an ending.
I'm gonna see this through to an ending. I just wanted to see. I know that this is a choice. I just wanted to see how far the paths go on either side.
Definitely, yeah.
And I bet you we'll run into another block at one of the things after the second Ambidex game.
Yes.
Sorry. I went ahead and cracked it open a bit early.
Dio. In
Yeah,
one of
more
his
like
hands was a
B.O.
moon key.
Zero the Third was fucking right about you.
Yeah. He twirled it around like a veteran gambler, grinned, and slid it back into his pocket.
You don't mind, right? I figured you and Clover would get up here right away. Besides, I thought it'd be best to get this done soon, before you lose your nerve. I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to the next round.
I glanced around the warehouse. Alice and Kay were back, as was Fi. And of course Clover. Where Tenmyoji and the rest of them?
They're in the infirmary.
We carried Port to one of the beds. And Yuki and Luna are still looking after him. Alright, you can have Clover back now, Mac. Unless we have just Sigma and Clover scene. And I'll take her back.
Yeah, I'll take Clover
Because
back.
I imagine we'll be stuck with just the two of them in the room.
Yes.
I see.
How's he doing?
Well, it's hard to say. He seems to be sleeping soundly, but beyond that, there's no real way to know.
No change then, huh?
Right.
So, what was your room, Sigma?
A laboratory.
Is that so? Did it look like the kind of place where they'd be
Did it
researching...
look like the kind of place?
That was
sorry,
Alice.
sorry.
Don't... Kay?
I'm sorry for mansplaining. Go ahead, Alice.
You're being very misogynistic right now. Did it look like the kind of place where they'd be researching viruses and DNA and those kinds of things?
You know, you really educated me while we were solving that last room, Alice.
I know, we went on sort of a journey together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Well, was there any Accelavir?
Don't fucking say anything, asshole.
My eyes flicked to Dio for a moment. No, nothing. Beside me, Clover bit her lip.
I see. So how'd it go
So,
with
how'd
you?
it go with you?
Oh,
Find
sorry, you
anything
first.
interesting?
You first.
Yeah, fuck you, my voice line. Vi only shook her head. With a unison of movement that almost looked choreographed, Alice and Kay shrugged.
Yeah, my headcanon is half of like all the conversation with Alice and Kate was just them educating Kay about like the basic tenets of feminism and feminist theory. Because Kay has amnesia, so they don't remember any of that stuff.
I like that. But where does that leave us? We've still got about 40 minutes left until voting ends.
What are you gonna do?
I'm a little curious about the lab you found. I thought I might go take a peek at it.
I'll show you the way then.
That would be wonderful. I think I'll go have a look at the room Alice Kay and Tenmyoji found. Never know, maybe you missed something. Perhaps there's some Excelivir hidden there somewhere.
What a bastard.
Then I shall take you there.
What about you two? Where are you going?
I think I'll start by heading over to the infirmary to see how Quark's doing.
Okay, I will too then.
Glad that's settled.
She nodded to Clover and they disappeared through the magenta door. Dio and Kay followed a few footsteps behind. Okay then. Guess we should be going too.
Hold on a minute. Hey, show me that journal. Yeah, Dio told me about it. You know, that guy's so
When?
open and honest. He wouldn't tell me anything about the lab except that you found a journal. His words, some sort of bullshit language.
Ooh, is the journal in Latin?
He said you had it, and I was hoping I could take a look.
Yeah. 1 second. Did he tell you that in another route, Vi? I dug the journal out of my pocket and handed it to Vi. Sigma's got deep pockets. She began
Yeah.
to flip through the pages, her eyes quickly scanning each one.
Maybe he's got like a, one of those jackets with really long pockets.
Or, like, depending on the size of the journal, there are some pants that have deep enough pockets. Like, there are some men's pants. I had some pants in, like, high school that I could fit a graphing calculator in.
Interesting.
This is Latin.
Latin? You mean you can read it?
Nah, it's all Greek to
Wait,
me.
I know that. Why?
Yeah, with time and a dictionary, I still like my joke better.
So, in other words, no.
Pardon me for not being able to translate a dead language on the fly. This looks like some kind of research log. It's not going to be some sort of, I took the dog for a walk today. It was nice kind of stuff. I can understand a little bit, but mostly conjunctions and things like that, but most of these words I've never seen before.
Vi started to leaf through the book again as she spoke. Then suddenly she stopped.
Wait.
Hmm?
I can read this one, page 216. This isn't research notes. Looks like a personal entry.
What's it say?
Don't rush me. This is gonna take a hot minute. Valorum ipsum. Okay, I think I've got it. Looks like they're talking about Radical 6.
What? Why are they talking about that?
I'm not sure. Okay, let me read it to you. Keep in mind I'm paraphrasing.
When the body is infected with Radical 6, the processing speed of the brain is reduced. If we assume the brain currently operates on a one-to-one basis with regards to time, Radical 6 reduces this to 1 to the square root of 1/6, or approximately 1 to 0.408. This means that for each second that passes, quote, outside, the patient feels that only 0.48 seconds have passed inside. Only. Therefore, when 1 second has passed inside, approximately 2.45 seconds, or the square root of 6 seconds, have passed outside. In other words, when 10 seconds pass in the real world, a patient infected with Radical 6 would feel as if only 4 seconds had passed. Fucking time dilation bullshit.
God.
This is why the virus has been termed Radical 6. Radical is another term for what is also known as the root operation, the function inverse to the taking of a power. In a less mathematical sense, it can also be used to refer to something that is extreme or severe. Yeah, no shit. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. The exact cause of this is unclear, and although there is as of yet no direct link between suicidal urges and the reduction in mental processing speed, many believe that they are not unrelated. Those infected with Radical 6 perceive the world to be moving at a fever pitch, as if it were a video cassette being fast-forwarded. For instance, although the patient believes that only 10 seconds have passed, in fact 24.5 seconds have passed. Given this increased speed of input, maintaining the ability to observe and reason would become a Herculean task. One theory holds that the disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive amounts of information. Unable to keep up, it begins to fail. Whatever the cause, the infected invariably attempt to take their own lives, which is arguably the most terrifying aspect of this virus. Research suggests that a targeted antiviral could kill or at least disable Radical 6, but we have been unable to develop one. It seems our best hope now is to harvest antibodies from someone with a natural immunity to the virus. Yikes. Thus far, however, we have been unable to locate a suitable subject, so I have continued my efforts to discover an alternative means of treatment. Given my current rate of progress, I predict that I will have a workable treatment within a decade or two.
Oh, Christ.
It is my fervent hope that humanity will be able to survive that long. The bodies of those dead from suicide are piled up along the roads leading into and out of town. The entire area reeks with the stench of decay, and the sky is filled with the constant buzzing of flies. At times, their swarms are so thick that when one passes, it feels as if a cloud has gone over the sun. Every day I see more crows, and rats are everywhere feeding on the dead. Ironically, the only healthy-looking creatures are the stray cats. Yeah, okay, who have grown fat on a plentiful rodent diet. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters. What did I say this place was?
It's probably nothing.
It's
I
probably
don't know
nothing.
I don't know how many were saved, but I fear only a handful. Their survival is the only hope that remains for the human race. Great. Oh Lord, please. Let their future be a bright one. Fucked up.
God.
Man, that
What
just
the hell?
reminds me of like comparing this. I played this game and Danganronpa in the same year, and like this game's like apocalyptic despair versus how Danganronpa sets it up. Just like it's at least the square root of 6 times better, you know?
Oh, for sure.
Well, now we know what the virus does to you. If you get infected, your brain slows down by the root of 1/6. That's, what, about 40%?
That's not the important part. It also makes you kill yourself.
Oh, yeah, that's a big thing. That would explain why Quark was, trying to kill himself.
There are two other things that worry me here. First, the part about how they haven't managed to develop a treatment for it yet. What do you make of that?
What am I supposed to make of it? Maybe they just hadn't found one when this journal was written? I mean, from what we know, there's a drug called Axlavir that cures... Well, that's just by what Luna told us.
Exactly. But in this journal, it says something like that would take 20 years to make.
Hold on a second. I'm getting confused. When was this thing even written?
December 29th. No year.
Well, there's no way it was written this year.
Yeah, probably not.
Well, it could have been, actually. It could be December 31st. Because Clover and Alice said they were taken on the 22nd.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Sigma really
Clover
did
and
just
Alice
kind of skim
said
right
they
past
were-
that, didn't he?
Clover and Alice said they were taken on the 22nd. We
Uh-huh.
do know that Radical 6 slows perception of time down, or speeds up perception of time?
Speeds up our perception of time.
Speeds up our perception of time.
So we might think that 1 day has passed, but actually 1.5 days would have passed.
Yes. So,
Or
a
2.5
lot of
days would
weird
have passed.
time bullshit happening.
There's
Very
probably
weird
weird time
stuff,
bullshit
yeah.
happening. I think it's safe to say that at this point. I just do not know in what form.
Well, you know in what form. You're just not telling me.
Anyway, moving on. Second concern I have is about the underground shelters it mentions. The newspaper article said something about quarantining people too? After we read it, we all thought the same thing. What if this was one of those quarantine facilities? But this journal seems to suggest the opposite. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters.
You're trying to say that this place might be one of those underground shelters. I mean, that was kind of what I've been saying all along. A lot of what we're seeing in this facility looks like a fucking Fallout shelter. Fallout, the video game.
Oh yeah, no, this game feels a lot like a Fallout shelter. With all the, setup, being locked away from the outside, not even knowing what's happening, someone's conducting a fucked up experiment.
Time bullshit happening? In a zero escape game? More likely than you think. Which would mean we're all supposed to be uninfected. We would have been thrown in here to keep us safe.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way to say for sure at this point, but it seems possible.
But Quark's been infected, right?
Maybe the virus got in somehow.
That would be bad.
Yeah, just think about it for a minute. If this is one of those shelters, a lot of things start to make sense. Maybe we've been in here for a long time. Like, maybe they put us to sleep somehow, made us sleep for years, maybe decades. While we were sleeping, the pandemic the newspaper article talked about happened, and whoever had that journal made that entry.
And then once the antiviral treatment was finished, they woke us up?
Right. It's all just speculation, but...
No, that doesn't make sense. I mean, it seems like a pretty plausible scenario, but we were all captured before the pandemic started, right?
Yeah.
How would they have put us to sleep for that long? How would they have known to do that? Most importantly, why the hell are we playing the nonary game if the point of this place is to save us? Throwing a bunch of people into a game that might kill them is a pretty weird way to protect them from a pandemic. I've kind of lost the gravel of my voice, but like, whatever.
It's fine,
See?
Look, we don't have enough information to make any real conclusions. That was just a theory. A Radical 6 theory. Let's go see if we can find anything else.
Fi had barely finished speaking before she took off for the magenta door. Hey, weren't you coming to the infirmary with me?
Changed my mind. You can tell me about Quark later.
And with that,
See ya!
I want to
I
look
would
at
have
those
the most
documents.
annoying YouTube channel.
Quark would have a YouTube channel that would be annoying, but also it's like, well, the kid who's making it is like 10, so like, you do you, kid.
Yeah.
Dio has a picking up women with magic tricks YouTube channel that I think is objectively worse than whatever Fi has.
And Miyoji does like a fast food review YouTube channel or something.
Mm-hmm.
He just like sits in his car and films it on his phone.
Luna does TikTok dances.
Luna does TikTok dances?
Uh-huh. Like, it was originally like one of her patients like showed her, and then she like did that with them, and now she just does it every once in a while. It makes her happy.
I I like to think that Clover and Alice would have a joint like account
Hmm.
where they go on like this is our like we're going on a trip. Here's our trip vlog.
Oh, it's one of those vlog channels where everyone is certain that the two creators are dating, but they deny.
They claim to be half sisters, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's like a Dan and Phil situation.
It is like a Dan and Phil situation.
Or it could end up being the other situation where they're actually truly not dating each other and end up getting really uncomfortable by the fact that everyone's saying it. I can't remember who that was. It was another. Was it like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier? Is that what it was?
I'm
There was a
probably
really popular ship like 6 or 10 years ago that ended up just making the two creators really uncomfortable about collaborating for a while. Like they were both married.
yeah. And Sigma would have no, I don't know what he would have. He would have like a Dirty Magazines review channel.
Or let out a long, tired sigh and started
This
out
is the
towards
kind
the
of guy
infirmary.
who pays a bunch of subscriptions to different dirty magazines.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Oh, the infirmary.
Let's look at those documents.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit. Let's go take a look at these documents. All right.
One of the drugs used by the nonary bracelets an extremely powerful anesthetic. First drug injected when a participant breaks one of the rules. This drug also appeared in Virtue's Last Reward sister title, 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. Created by Mr. H. Which
Awesome.
just makes me think of Mr. Hanakoma from The World Ends With You. Who was the president of Cradle Pharmaceuticals and appeared in 999. He developed it by extracting and purifying an alkaloid from a variety of mandrake. High usage can lead to some side effects, including severe memory loss. It can also be aerosolized and used as anesthetic or knockout gas. Fascinating.
Now, Kay makes a video essay every 3 years, and it gets like 1 million views, and then they disappear until 3 years later.
And that's what this is. This is Kay's video essay here.
One of the drugs that's tubercurin.
Yep.
One of the drugs used by the nonary bracelets, an extremely powerful muscle relaxant. This is the second drug injected by the bracelets if a rule is broken. Tubercurin is injected 9 minutes after the soap reel. It causes the respiratory muscles to cease functioning and the body perishes from lack of oxygen. Component in some of the poisons used by indigenous populations in South America who tip their arrows with poison when hunting. It can be counteracted with a cholinesterase fucking whatever inhibitor, but it's not clear if the nonary game facility has any of this antidote available. Fascinating information. Acronym for the Automatic Diagnosis and Analysis Machine. This device uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging, nuclear MRI, to examine and diagnose anyone put into it. Similar to the MRI machines you might find in modern-day hospitals, only much smaller and more efficient. An advanced computer built into the device can automatically diagnose most issues and ailments. If the subject of a diagnosis is already deceased, the atom can perform a virtual autopsy to determine the cause of death. The newspaper expert. Fuck you, watch. Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. Blah, blah. Pandemic. COVID-19. Radical 6.
You'll just have to play the game to find out.
Thanks. We literally just did, thanks. Powerful syringe that uses easily swappable vials. Hold on, can we go back to fucking grandpa videos?
Yeah.
Also, I love one of the other ones I just saw. Collection of films that Tenmyoji has gathered. Their content isn't really explicit per se, but they still aren't really appropriate for someone Quark's age. It just should be noted that the term does not imply the videos contain grandpas or grandpa-like actors.
I'm sure some of them do.
Probably.
Alright, so I know there's supposed to be like, like softcore porn, but I just think this is a Jackass collection.
I like to think it's a catch-all category.
Uh-huh.
Sigma's cat problem part 1.
Yeah, we've gone through this. We read through this before.
Did we see part 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes, okay.
But who was
Phone.
Phone?
Yeah, oh my god. Alright, show me the jumpy doll.
Show me Jumpy Doll!
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah?
I think this
have
is
we
stuff that
gotten
we
there
haven't...
yet? I'm not sure if we
No.
have.
Yeah, let's not look at the rest of these secrets till we've played a little bit more. Since I think this page is secrets on stuff that we haven't actually gotten to yet.
Yeah, this is my thing with going through these. I'm
Uh-huh.
always like, thing.
I think we're good here, though. Yeah, Ice 9. We know about Ice 9. H
Hi,
refers to...
Getsuro Hongo.
And a
Was a
devoted follower of
follower
Free the
of
Soul?
Free the Soul.
What is that?
Why
Who the fuck knows? Probably some bullshit. Like rich guys are always into some bullshit.
Probably some bullshit that fucking predicates fucking Radical 6. Given what Quark was saying, huh?
Uh-huh.
Could mean nothing.
In the Zero Escape series, people who can communicate by accessing this field are known as espers. If morphogenetic field theory is true, however, then it would mean that, in a sense, all humans are espers of a sort.
Interesting.
Show me
Instagram.
integer factorization. I can't wait to find out why we're talking about prime numbers.
Yeah.
Let me read this one. Tufoi ego eris. A relatively well-known Latin phrase. It may look like it's talking about a pair of sexy toaster waffles. But it actually means something like, what you are, I was, what I am, you will be. Sometimes used as an epitaph, the implication is that the person in question was once alive, like the reader, but the reader will someday also be dead. A little ominous, I guess.
Voice.
Sweet.
I'm not looking, I promise.
Did we not get that early in a
No,
previous
I don't
round?
think so.
Okay.
I'm not looking, I
Voice.
promise. The
Alright.
minute I saw the background art, I went, nope, no.
This is the danger, PV.
Uh-huh.
It's so scary.
Yeah. I think we're safe here. I
I
don't
think
see anything
so.
suspicious here.
I'm
For some reason, Sigma, or perhaps the author, seems to be unnaturally obsessed with swimsuits. Why is that? Was he involved in a horrible swimsuit accident, now repressed in his youth? Did he have a crush in high school on a girl in the swim team who put her Olympic aspirations ahead of any possible romance? Is he just a perv? The world may never know.
Thanks, Uchikoshi.
God.
Let's see.
Password input device.
Slow keyboard. An antimatter reactor. It generates a turbine which
looks
generates energy and powers everything. Like a gigantic octopus. But it's definitely not edible, no matter how you cook it.
That's so sad.
CERN created an anti-hydrogen atom in 2010. Managed to hold in a special
Huh.
container for less than 0.2 of a second.
Wow, pretty cool.
ENT equivalent. Specifically explosive powers, this usually described it by tonnage. The amount of energy 1 ton of TNT produces is 4.184 gigajoules. This means an explosive device with an output of 1 megaton generates 4.184 petajoules.
TNT stands for Trinity Tallow. No. Trontitilitrin. No. Trinidad and Tobago? Ah, yes. Trinitrotoluene. That's it. Oh.
A kilogram of butter has 30 megajoules. Butter's some dangerous fucking stuff. E equals mc squared. a lot of energy. You could even create matter. Yeah, Alice definitely does take down callouts of other YouTubers. You're right, Seraph.
There's a conversation here.
Fascinating.
Alright, that's enough on the secrets page.
Yeah, I
This was
think we're
fun.
good.
A fun little scary adventure.
A fun little scary adventure. We didn't see anything we weren't supposed to. Plus,
I did not see
we
anything
earned
that I
all
wasn't
those secrets
supposed
by
to.
solving the hard puzzles.
True. How are we feeling? Checking in.
It is 5 to 10.
Uh-huh. So
So
should
we're at
probably
the
go.
end of our stream time.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, folks. We'll get to start off our next game with a little bit of tense conversation and then some good AB gameplay.
Yep. I already know the direction I'm going,
Yeah? What's
just so you know.
How are you leaning? Or are you not going
Oh,
to tell?
we're gonna do what we said we were going to do.
Yeah, we're gonna keep
We're
our
gonna
promise.
ally?
We're gonna keep our promise.
Alright. Well, I look forward to us dying a slow and horrible death. That's next time. I don't... Depends on whether I manage to get a Clock Tower stream together or not. So we may or may not end up streaming more VLR next Saturday.
Yeah, we'll find out.
We'll find out.
If not, then we'll be back in 3 weeks because I will be out of town the first weekend of September.
Also, do we
Oh,
actually
yes.
want to say what's coming up this coming week?
Yes, I will plug it now because we have a trailer coming on Monday. Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Come to the Twitch channel. We are hunting Riley for sport in Minecraft. Marn and Sylvie and Paddington and I have been working on this stream basically since Moongaritaville ended. And we have done so much shit. I can't wait for y'all to see what we've done because we've done some things.
I am very, very excited for that.
We have put in hours. I have my Minecraft launcher says like how much time I've spent in Minecraft, and it is like in this snapshot in 121, it has been like 2 full days.
Ooh.
Of me being in, some of it in single player, but like most of it has been prep for this stream. It's going to rule. Please come out. It's going to be really fun, and it's going to be extremely funny because Riley is very adamant. Well, you'll hear about this in the trailer, I promise.
Keep an eye out for that trailer on Monday.
Yeah, trailer Monday, Tuesday, maybe. Marn is going to cut it together.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, come out for that. It's gonna be good.
Be there or be square.
Be there or be fucking square. Or, well, I guess if you're there, you'll be more cubes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well. It's a good week then. Good night, folks.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.